Where's the time? Hi. Hi guys, thanks for joining. Hi everyone. Hi. Thanks for being here. So you can ask any questions. You can ask any questions about love, life, mostly love, but you can ask about anything that's going on for you right now. Donations are appreciated but not required. If you want to do an extended reading, you can do that after the live. So, all right. So I guess post your question and I'll start with the first person. If you have a preferred deck you want me to use, let me know. Mostly I use the Tarot and Lenormand because they give me more specific answers. This is the new Tarot deck. I can use that. And this is the love deck. And I've got another love deck here. So I'll mix it up. But if you have a preference, let me know what deck. All right. So I've got one person starting with current feelings. I can't say that person's name. So Abhishek. So you want to know Abhishek's feelings towards you? Let me see. I'll start with this. I'll start with the Wanderlust Tarot. Okay, what are his feelings for you? Things are moving quickly. His feelings, either that or maybe he's not around. This is a really rushed energy. So I don't know if you're not getting the presence that you're wanting from this person or needing, or maybe he's busy or in a hurry or really actively moving at the moment, moving around, like maybe he's focused on other things. But let's see. This is just the first one that came up. I'm just trying to see. I've got signs and synchronicity. So I would say that, let me see. Hold on. I don't know, something new is emerging with you guys. So does that make sense for you? Can you confirm, does this make sense? Jaya, I can't say your name, sweetie. Jaya Kurita, Abhishek's feelings. It looks like there's something new that's emerging. Signs and synchronicity. I think you need to pay attention to the signs that you're seeing regarding this person and their feelings. I would say there's something new happening. Let me know how that makes sense. Give me some feedback because this is kind of what's showing up. So there's something new, but otherwise the first card that came up was they're moving quickly. So maybe they're busy. Maybe they're just not able to give you the presence that they need right now. Does that make sense for you? All right. Otherwise, I'll move on to the next question. Okay. Thank you for asking. Who wanted to ask their questions next? Okay, sweetie. So did you want me to clarify a little bit further? That's enough? Does that make sense? Okay, that's fine. Guys, if I am answering you, just, I can clarify while I'm in the answering your question. Otherwise, I just move on to the next person. All right, so who wanted to ask their question next? I'll use the Love Oracle. You're welcome. Okay, let me see. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so just general. I'm just going to look at general for you guys. Seems like most are just maybe watching at the moment. That's fine. Promise. There is a promise of here. All dreams are possible with this love. But this is about, there's more to come with the love connection. There's more that's going to be emerging. There's more happening. There's still a possibility for a strong future for you and your person. So if anyone's just too shy to ask a question, this could be a general card for you saying, look, you know, there's still something possible here. There's still things can still evolve and become something more, I guess. I'm still using this new setup, so I'm just kind of fluffing about a bit. All right, so I'm just seeing Wanderlust, job searching guidance. Okay, Keddy J, I'll answer you next. Wanderlust girl, would you like me to use a specific deck? I might go to the tarot because it might give you more specifics. Sure. Okay, so we'll see what's going on for you. What does she need to know about job searching? You got something new too. Can you see that? So it looks like there's a bit of challenge here regarding maybe what you feel like you're looking for, or it's almost like you kind of move through a bit of an emotional block. It sort of feels like you're not sure what to look for. You're not sure if you're heading in the right direction. But it's interesting that these two cards came straight up after it, because it's like whatever blockages or issues you're having, it's going to be soon cleared. There's going to be a lot of happiness, a lot of fulfillment. With the Fool, it's a whole new beginning, a whole new cycle. We've also got that Mars transit, which is beginning a whole new 2-year cycle. So that Eight of Swords is interesting though. So I wonder if that's been if that makes any sense for you, if you've been feeling a little trapped or lost within yourself, or feeling stuck as to what to do. But I would say you will be moving through in a new direction. So I guess, how did you want to clarify? Like, have you been looking? Did you want me to look at anything more specific about the job? Like, I would say it's happening soon. There seems to be some kind of grief or heartache. So I don't know if that's personal or professional, but there is clarity. Again, you've got this Ace and you've got the Fool. So whatever difficulties and challenges you're having, there's this new Ace that's coming forward. Does that make sense? You are on the right direction, but it just seems like, I don't know, something needs to be worked through, or you have worked through it recently. Again, be really intuitive with these cards. But to me, it just sort of feels like there's been some difficulty and pain, but you're moving really, I would say soon. I'd say probably within a month. Now, again, I don't know how long your situation is, etc., etc. So I'd probably say within a month you'll find a job and get moving in the right direction. But I don't know, like if I say a month, I don't know if that feels like a long time, but it seems like within the next 30 days you'll find something. All right, perfect. That's awesome. That makes sense. I know it's a little tricky this way. All right, so awesome. You're on the right track. Just keep the faith, and just be really intuitive too with what you're searching and looking for. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to scroll back. Somebody asked there was another question before the star person. Who was? Oh, Keddy J was the other person that popped up. Any love relationship coming in soon? Okay. Maybe we'll do the love tarot. Any relationship coming in soon? Any relationship coming in soon? Time. Closeness. Let me see. I feel like To me, it feels like it's not long for somebody new coming in. Now, you said any love relationship coming in soon. So I would say, I just pulled that. I want to go to the tarot and have a look. Who's coming in next for love for Katie J? I just reshuffled. Oh my gosh. It's going to come in fast and quick. Wow, that's awesome. Look, I mean, I'm not sure if this is, I was going to say I'm not sure if it's new. The closeness card makes me wonder if this is, you've got something maybe lightly brewing with someone already. So it's like, is there someone new kind of on the peripheral? Do you know what I mean? But if not, then I would say then it's definitely someone new building a connection, but the time doesn't feel like it's a long time. Again, it feels like a really short time frame. And again, you've got these really fast moving cards. So you've got the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Wands. So I'm going to say this is going to happen really quickly. And it's going to, with that Four of Wands, I feel like they're going to feel like home, but it could also be it's close to home, something to do with your community, or it's nearby. Like I don't get the feeling it's going to be like long distance. It'll be local, or they're going to feel like home, or it could feel like this is the one. I mean, that's a big statement, but it seems important. It seems significant. But the closeness may be that you build a really easy closeness with this person, that it's not, like it just, the rapport and coming together feels really easy. So yeah, this is really nice. That's really great. I hope that gives you something, Katie J. All right. So, okay. So I'm just coming back to your confidence. Again, I'm feeling I don't get a yes or a no on that. So I think you have to look to your current circumstance. If you've got something brewing on the periphery, it could be that person. But you did just sort of say general, is anyone coming in? So these were the cards that came up. So I would really encourage you to kind of, I want to put it back on you and say, I think you feel like, my feeling could be is that it could more likely be someone new, but your life circumstance. So you have to be a little bit, I think, intuitive with yourself with that. But I was going off that you had nobody at all, so I was just saying what came up around that. Okay, so does that make sense? Yeah. I think there's another person being. Hold on. Oh, the star. Yep. Wanderlust. I don't get a yes or no on you signing up for that course. Again, be really intuitive. I didn't get the impression you were going to be studying, but it looks like you'll go into a job. But again, be intuitive. Sometimes we just have to feel it. But it just looked like it's all good. It's a whole new cycle. So if doing a nursery manager course is a whole new cycle, maybe do that. I'm not getting a no or yes on that. It's really, but if I get a really strong yes, I'll say it, but I'm not getting a strong yes or no. But it looked like where you're going is there is new work coming. So hang in there. All right. So I'll go back to, I think Star is waiting. Hold on. Their feelings for me, pun feelings for me. All right, let's see. I'm going to do I've got the Nine of Wands that kind of popped up. Now this, I'll keep going, but this person might feel a little on guard to share their feelings or be vulnerable or reveal their feelings for you. So let me see, what is Nippon feelings for me? I'll do the Love Oracle in a minute. I just want to see what the tarot shows up. Oh my gosh. Did you? Oh, well, I was going to say, was there some sort of misunderstanding? But then with the Moon and the Nine of Swords, I'm going to say there's something here about fears and anxieties. So, their fears and anxieties are brewing here regarding you. So maybe, are you moving? Are you making changes? It's almost like this person feels like they're not going to be able to go with you to your next chapter, to your new beginning. This is sort of interesting, but I would say initially that there's something about they're insecure. There's some insecurities here. So can you clarify a little bit what this means, the star? There's some insecurities here for them. It's like they want to be with you, but something's holding them back. We have the Nine of Wands. And then I wanted to know what their fears were, but maybe they're afraid of starting something new. Maybe they're afraid of some sort of new beginning with you. Does this make sense? Let me know. I'll do one love card and then I'll move on. Let me know, the star. What does she need to know about her love person? Hang on. Okay. All right, that might make sense then. So where did you want me to clarify about this? Okay, so that makes sense then. If he's in another relationship, then that makes sense with this sort of feeling like it's a little bit overwhelming. But again, it still has that sense of, he's like worried about you moving on without him. So this is interesting. Okay. You want the love cards? All right, hang on. There's something about girlfriends. So are you friends with his wife or something? There's a lot of, because the other one was the Three of Cups. Okay, this is interesting. So ladies' night can actually just be a message about hanging out with the girlfriends, or not making the men in our life a priority. That's what this card can generally mean. But in your situation, it could be like maybe you're friends with the wife, or maybe you have a lot of girlfriends. But as far as you and he, look, I mean, there's likely rendezvous means an actual meeting in person. So you may likely meet again in person if you haven't lately, or but toxic, no judgment. But it could be that this could be a relationship gets tangled up in a situation that might be difficult to be free from. So no judgment. We're just reading the cards that popped up. Okay, so there could be something here where it's like, be mindful or aware of what you're getting involved in. Does he love you? Well, I guess that spirit message would be confirmation. So that's about closure or past love. But you asked the question and that came up, but also meditate on this for yourself intuitively. Know what he's feeling. Well, the fact that he's conflicted suggests that he has an emotional investment here with you. So, he's feeling like this is a lot for him. When we don't feel attached to anyone, it's not a problem. We're like, I don't really want this person. It's not an issue. Does that make sense? So I would say his anxiety and his conflict is reflective of his attachment and wanting this, but it could be a little overwhelming. It's not a easy situation. We can do an extended reading after the live if you like. You're welcome to do that. Donation link is in my bio. Otherwise, I would say just be intuitive, and it looks like there will be a meeting in person that's coming up. So you'll be seeing this person again. But he's quite good with feelings. So he's afraid to kind of let these feelings show because of the scenario. So look, these triangles can be a little tricky. Thank you. Contact me and we can explore a little more if you like. Okay, so let me see what's next. You're welcome. Thank you. Okay, so Katie, I can see you've asked another question, but what I want to do is I want to go to the people that are still waiting for their first question. So just hold on. Okay, Shruti, am I saying that? Shruti. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so Shruti, I'm not sure if I can. I know that's more than. I know you have. That's not your full name, but hi, thanks for being here, guys. I can't tell you when you'll be pregnant, but we'll see what comes up with guidance around pregnancy for you. So let's see what the messages are. If we see a time frame, I'll say it, but sometimes that stuff can be tricky, really be tricky. So it's not impossible, but let's see. When will Shruti? What do we need to know about Shruti being pregnant? Okay, let me see. It makes me want to say when you travel overseas, there could be something with traveling overseas, or there's some sort of overseas, what's the word I'm looking for? So depending on your health, which I'm not asking you to divulge, but depending on your health situation, let's say you're looking for some I don't know, some herbs or some supplements or something. It's the Three of Wands is about overseas, out into the horizon. So maybe what you're looking for as a solution or support in you getting pregnant can come from overseas, or it could be that the solution that you're looking for is overseas. With the Devil, it could be, well, I mean, that's lust and desire. So possibly maybe when you travel overseas, maybe. But with the Temperance, it's almost like the timing will be perfect. There's a really nice harmony and flow to the maybe the time frame and when and how it all come about. So it looks like with Temperance, I would say too that it wouldn't be difficult for you to get pregnant. Of course, I'm not a doctor, but based on the cards, it looks like the energy seems quite harmonious and flowing. The other thing with the Three of Wands could be 3 months. So I would say but the first impression I got was like travel. So I'm wondering if it's going to be something to do with when you're traveling or in that regard. So that would be my best estimate as far as time frame. But let me know, how did that speak to you? Let me know if that makes sense. But I would say that would be the best message regarding pregnancy. Okay. I'll move on if that gives you something to focus on. All right, who's next? I think Miracles of Magic is next. Hi. Sharif, feelings for you. Okay. All right, let me see. Sharif, feelings for Miracles of Magic. Okay, 7 of Cups, 4 of Swords, 8 of Wands. Some kind of confusion here. What's the confusion? Something's causing this person to need some time to rest, to reflect. There'll be communication soon. Let me do the love cards. I was going to see. Does that make sense? Or what's happening here? I mean, 7 of Cups is like choices and confusion. My feeling is sort of like maybe there was an incident with you guys and he just needs to reflect on it a little bit. Something's causing confusion. Okay. What happened? So are you guys together already? Okay. Whatever the situation is, you're protected. This relationship, this connection is protected by spirit. Nothing's going to harm you guys. Nothing's going to break you guys up. Do you know what I mean? Like there's not gonna. Sometimes I would read for people and they'd be like, you know, is there enough? They'd be worried that the situation or their relationship would be taken away before it would get resolved or whatever. And it's like divine protection is answering that, saying, you know, this connection is protected while you guys work through what's happening. I don't know if you are committed, but you guys will likely be committed and move to the next level of your relationship commitment. Okay, so, well, you got communication. So I'd say you're going to be hearing and having communication from this person soon with the Eight of Wands, and it'll be fast. It's going to be fast and quick. All right, let me wonder if I do the Lennies. What will, hang on. What's Sharif going to do about? I think, I mean, again, this to me, I said, what's he going to do about you? And it's almost like he wants to build and create something with you. He wants to build and establish a connection. I mean, Three of Pentacles is building something solid long term. It's not like, you know, fly by the night of your pants kind of thing. So this is something established, and Hierophant can be commitment. You got the Eight of Wands. If you haven't heard from him, you will be. You got the commitment card. So I would say, I don't know what you guys are going through, which is fine. But you got the Seven of Cups and the Four of Swords. So I would say he's maybe felt confused about you two, or he's needed more time to reflect. I don't know how long it's been. I guess it doesn't really matter because we're kind of talking and reading here and now. I would say there's something, you're going to move to the next level. There's an improvement. Plus, I said it to someone before, like we've got this Mars energy that's come in, and we've got a whole new Mars energy for the next 2 years coming in, a whole new cycle. So Mars is about direction, focus. It's that kind of fire energy of sort of like, this is what I want, and grabbing it. So it's that fire. And then we're coming into the Sagittarius season. So I think there's something brewing here. I think despite whatever's going on the specifics, there's something here to be hopeful about, for sure. For sure. I can clarify if you need. Otherwise, I can move on. What did you need? Okay. Oh, there's other questions. Right. Does that make sense? Oh, I'm just gonna. Yes. Did you want me to clarify a little bit more, or I can move on? Okay. Okay. Thank you. That's awesome. All right. Let's see. I don't know if this lady is still here. Is there guidance around starting a business or continuing working business? Okay, so this is either or, maybe. Thank you so much, Miracles and Magic. I appreciate being here. Thanks for joining and asking. Thank you. Okay, I don't know if the Master Ragdoll is here. She might have left. Is there guidance around starting a business, continuing working for someone? All right. Oh. You're here. Okay, it just helps if you are here. It doesn't matter if you're not, but all right, so let's see. Thank you. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so you want to know about starting your own business. All right, let's see. What is starting your own business? Oh, it's out of shot. Hang on. Six of Swords, Six of Wands. Oh my gosh. Hang on. It's so awkward. We got some sixes here, which is nice. All right. The Knight of Cups. Hang on. Hi, Moonstars. Thanks for being here. You guys are welcome to put in your question if you're listening. All right. Hang on. I want to see. Okay, we've got the Two of Swords and the Star. Okay, there's something here about, so should you start your own business? It looks really supportive. Six of Swords is about moving away from the emotional turmoil and into something more calm, more at ease. Six of Swords can also be about overseas as well. So maybe there's an overseas connection for you starting a business, or an overseas kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Like overseas contacts, or maybe it's more successful overseas. Six of Wands is public success. It's victory. It's wonderful. I love how that horse is kind of like, check it out. He knows he's doing really well, right? So the answer, in short, is likely to be yes. The Knight of Cups is interesting. So you want to bring like your passion and your love forward. There could also be a young man that supports you somehow. So maybe a boyfriend or a male friend who's really invested in seeing you kind of see. The Knight of Cups is, he's all about love. He's all about like, he's on his way to declare love to someone. So for you in business, you want to make it something that you do love and that you want to, bring your heart to. I just wanted to expand further, because then I got the Two of Swords and the Star. So you may be feeling conflicted about something, but with the Star, there is healing. So maybe, I don't know if it's between, like you said, should you start or continue working, but I wonder if it's about two ideas you might have. With the Star, I'm not sure if that's going to be like healing, or there's some healing aspect. I don't know if it's a healing business. And then again, I've got the Ten of Pentacles and the World. So you'll have the money to do what you need to do. Either that, with the Ten of Pentacles and the World, it could be like maybe you're waiting on a payout, or maybe you cash something out with that 10. And that the world is about completing and beginning a cycle. So I'm not sure where you're at with your idea, but it looks overall quite positive. It depends. I'd probably need you to kind of maybe clarify or let me know what part of this you want me to expand on. So how does that make sense? Let me know. Yes, Moon Stars. I believe you'll be next, so that's fine. Hello, my girl. Where did you go? Let me know how that makes sense for you. Otherwise, yeah, okay. Okay. Did you want me to clarify anything about this? It looks good though. It looks really good. Six of Swords is also soon. So if you were going to do it, you could be doing it in the new year, or starting around the new year. The Knight of Swords. No, it's the Knight of Cups. There's the Knight of Cups. Say again. If you're asking about the Knight of Cups, I was saying how this is about putting passion into your work. He's about love. He brings love. He's in love with, he's making an offering. So in relationship readings, it's like, it's a really nice card to see. So in business, it's about bring what you love. So the business should be something that you love. Don't do a business because it's like it's everyone else is doing it, or it makes a lot of money, or don't be like, yeah, I'm going to do this business because everyone's making so much money out of it. Like, that's not the Knight of Cups' energy. Knight of Cups says love what you do and it will be enjoyable. Does that make sense? So bring passion into your business, or bring what it is that you love forward. Make that part of your business. Otherwise, it will be probably really difficult. As advice, but it looks quite good. It looks good. That's okay. All right. So, yes. Did you want to clarify anything before I move on? Yes, ma'am. Moon Stars. I'm with you in a minute. I'm just seeing if Mass Ragdoll wants to clarify anything, or that's okay. I think she's okay. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Hang on. What's this thing doing? Okay, so how will 2024 go for you? I feel like asking you, do you want a particular deck? Let's go back to the Wanderlust. How will 2024 be for moon stars? Okay. How will 2024 be for moon stars? Hierophant. High Priestess. Wow, that's really nice. So how will 2024 be for you? It's going to be about bringing the wisdom that you have forward. So I don't know what you do with any spiritual or metaphysical, I don't know what you're doing in your life or your path, but the Hierophant and the High Priestess, this is about bringing the wisdom that you have about spirituality, intuition, readings, guidance, downloads. All of that is encouraging you to embrace that and move forward with it in 2024. Bring that knowledge that you have within you forward. This is a time to share what wisdom you have. You do. So how did you want to expand on that? So we can expand a little. To me, it's just like, but the Hierophant is always about old tradition wisdom. So maybe there's a difference in what you're bringing forward or how you want to bring different information forward. Am I making sense? Like, maybe there's a different way to bring what maybe you need to teach. Hierophant can be teacher as well. Did you want to expand on this a little bit? Okay, how did you want to expand? Because it looks like Six of Cups, reunion, past. Again, it's about the past. This is something here about Six of Cups is, wisdom, familiarity. But this is like, Six of Cups is our connection to home, security, feeling nourished by, home rituals and traditions. So there's something here for you to expand on your spirituality in a way that nurtures others to feel connected to, I want to say, home. I guess it's all context. Maybe it's about sharing, about families, constellations, that kind of thing. It's really going to sort of, what am I looking at, the words I'm looking for? Like, it sort of feels now a little based on context, depends on what you're doing. So what part of spirituality are you now? Maybe it's about branching off into another path as well as what you're currently doing. Does that make sense? It's almost like, to get into specific, it's like, I don't know how to, when you say expand, like, it's like, well, I don't know what you're doing. And now becomes a conversation, because it's like, well, if you're currently just doing psychic readings, then it could be, maybe it's about connecting further into sharing messages about downloads you get. It could be more about sharing the wisdom of past lives. It could be in a range of ways that you want to move forward in sharing what you do have further. That seems to be the key message for you. Does that make sense? It's like, kind of go deeper, share more. As I said, it depends on where you are in your path. And then I would say it's about, I want to say, going deeper. But because we're being very broad and general here, it is a little hard to be specific. But you're welcome to follow up if you want to do extended reading after the live. We can look at that further. Otherwise, I would just say be intuitive with what these cards and the messages are referring to, if that makes sense. I'll do the Stellar Sky, because that's quite good with, I've changed the box for this though. I'll see because this is about higher wisdom and guidance. So we'll see what this suggests, because this is more about soul guidance. Oh my goodness. Hold on, let me do a card from this deck. So it's this deck, if people are, let me just see. What does she need to know about 2024? How can she expand her spiritual gifts? I've got gentle faith. I think you need to be really gentle with yourself about how it could look. Let me do another. What does she need to know about moving forward? Hang on. I've got embracing the light. So this could be about embracing more of your authentic self, embracing the light of truth, wisdom. It's literally about the light that you are and that you can share with others. It's that kind of light this card is about. But gentle faith feels to me like be gentle, be easy with yourself. Don't push or hurry yourself to be someone however you want to see yourself, right? So if you want to be a really great spiritual guide for people, don't push yourself too hard. Just let that unfolding. But embracing the light is embrace that truth of who you are and let your light shine to others. That's how maybe you're going to serve others the best. But again, be really intuitive with these messages and how they kind of feel for you. Thank you. Yeah, this deck is Stellar Sky Oracle. It's in my shop. It's the Stellar Sky. It's all about, well, it's mostly for higher guidance, but you can use it for anything. But anyway, these decks are in my shop if you guys want. But look, it looks like embracing your truth. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you. Enjoy and like the cards. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, so we'll move on a little bit to the next person. Is anyone, I think someone's waiting. Is anyone waiting at the moment that I've missed? Okay, let me see. I'm just going to gather all these cards together. I might, have I missed anybody that's waiting? I think I did see someone before. Oh, Ambience Martins, are you still here? Ambience Martins, how will the year end for me? I have had a great year. I would like to know if it will end good or bad. Okay, that's a I'm laughing at let's not put too much pressure, but let's see what the cards say about how this year will end. I don't know if you have a preference for me to use a specific deck. How will her year end? I literally pulled Eclipse Renew. Hang on, what was the other one? And Frequency of Love. This came out from the Stellar Sky deck. Okay, so Ambience Martins, the year will end with this really beautiful eclipse where you're going to feel like, well, this is like a symbolic eclipse. So you're going to really feel renewed. You're going to feel like a whole new you is being reborn. And Frequency of Love, there could be a connection regarding love. It could be about reaching a higher level of love. It could be deepening a love that you have already. It could be that you tap into a higher frequency of love for yourself, and that kind of creates this shift of eclipsing into this vibrant version of you. So there could be some sort of amazing transformation for you regarding this. So this is really lovely. I guess, did you want to so I guess if you're saying is it good or bad, the cards are saying it looks good, it looks lovely. Did you want to clarify anything further around this, or let's see. Okay, Katie J, I see you. I'll come back to you. Hi, thanks for joining. Does that make sense? Ambience Martins, did you want me to expand on this any further in regards, or this is enough for now, or okay, all right, maybe that's a good summary for the year for you. That will be nice, and that sort of feels like around the January New Year for you. All right, so moving on. Okay, so here's a question. Ramesh, what kind of... Okay, so how do your college people perceive you or see you? Okay, I'm going to do the tarot for this one because that will be a little more specific for us. So let's see. I might go traditional tarot because it feels like it's important for you. What kind of impression does college people have about you? Okay. Got so many cards here. They're all major arcana, which is interesting. So they may perceive you to be a little... See, the devil and the star and the hermit, so they're all major arcana. There's something here with the hermit. They may perceive you a little bit sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I was going to say recluse, but that's maybe not. That's a bit extreme. Introvert could be the word. They find you very healing and gentle, very nice, very pleasant. I feel like the star energy is a very gentle energy. So they may feel you're very sensitive, maybe be introvert. The devil, I don't know, maybe you're a little worried about some sort of... the devil can be a bit superficial, right? So the devil is about the ego. So maybe you show your fears a little bit. Maybe you're a little bit... maybe you show a bit of hesitancy to them. It's really hard to kind of put in context without kind of seeing how it ties into what's actually happening. But I would say... I get the feeling they like you. They're not disliking you, but I would say that you're more self-conscious of them than they are of you. Does that make sense? So I feel like you're a little bit more concerned of them than they're really perceiving you. I feel like they notice you, they like you. It's a nice energy. It's a nice energy. Yes. Did you want me to clarify or confirm or pull a card of a deck or something just before I move on? What does she need to know about her friends at college? Guardian within. Is that does that make sense for you? Did you want to clarify anything? What did you want? Yep. All right. It looks good. It's okay. Don't be too self-conscious. It's they like you. It's nice. Your energy does feel nice, so it's not like you're coming across too harsh or anything. But thank you for your question. Thank you for being here. All right. So hang on. I think, who am I missing? Okay. Oh, all right. So where did you want me to expand? I could pull a few more cards. You want the tarot? Do you want something different? Where did you want me to expand further into? I've got Compass of Light. I've got Guardian Within. So there could be something about kind of like there's that sense of Guardian Within can be that thing where you feel trusting that you have it. Is that out of focus or is it meant out of focus? Oh, like what else they feel. Guardian Within is about you trusting that you are being protected by... I can't think of the word. It's almost like trusting that you've got like a guardian angel with you, that type of thing. All right, we'll do a little bit, but we'll see what else they feel. However, my thing is that it's more important for you to focus on your energy than what they think. Because even if, like, worst case scenario, they don't like you, it's still going to be important on how you harness your energy with that. Does that make sense? Because then you're just going to be, and maybe that's I was about to say, and then you're going to be a slave to what they want. And that's where exactly the devil pops in, the slave. So you don't want to be a slave to other people's opinions. I know that sounds really intense, but that's what the devil is. It's that sense of you don't want to feel like you're um, um, at the whim of what other people think of you. I know. You just want to see what they think. What does I mean? I don't know. I know you're saying what else they feel, but what else do you need to know about what they feel? How can you feel more how can you feel more self confident with them? Maybe. Oh, I mean, it's still showing some of what you're challenged with by not feeling. Oh, girl. I mean, how can you feel more confident? Is like not to feel so vulnerable, not to feel as. I mean, Five of Cups is looking at the loss. Maybe you feel you lose. This feels like it's starting to move into a more in-depth reading, and I kind of don't want to do that because a few more people are waiting for questions. I mean, overall, we've got like Five of Cups, loss, Hanged Man. Take a different view, take a different perspective. Oh, take a different perspective. Nine of Wands, he's vulnerable. He feels vulnerable. Seven of Swords is feeling like you're getting away with something. I would say, for you to feel more confident around them it's almost like these are the things not to do. It's like just feel more trusting and allowing. Take things from a different perspective with the Hanged Man. Don't worry about things that go wrong when you're interacting with them. Make this more about how you're divinely protected with that guardian within card, but also feeling like, and Seven of Swords is about discernment, knowing maybe when to speak and when to be quiet type thing. So I would encourage you more the other way. And I would also, if you really do feel self-conscious with this guardian within, start to imagine like you've got this strong white tiger sort of watching over you as a presence, protecting you through the day. That's kind of what I was trying to say before with this card. So it's almost like start to imagine that you are divinely protected, that you're being guided and there is no harm that will come to you, and that you just intuitively know how to move through your college day with your friends, if that makes sense. The thing with being self-conscious is that the more we're self-conscious, the more we're self-conscious. So it's really a catch-22. I know it's not easy, but you're doing all right. They like you, so maybe don't overthink things too much. All right. Thank you so much. We can do more as an extended reading. You're welcome to do a donation, and we can explore this further after. Sure. I think there was somebody I missed. Ambience Martins. Okay, great. Thank you. Let me see. So if have I missed anyone? Is anyone waiting? Is there anyone that's any new person? I don't know how many cards I'm dropping over here. You're welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Is anyone wanting to ask a question that hasn't had a chance yet? Oh, you're too kind. Thank you. Did anyone want to ask a question that they've been waiting? You can ask anything, guys. Thank you, ma'am. You're too kind. Is anyone wanting to ask a question? Don't be shy. Thank you. You too. Thank you. You too. Let me see. Nobody else? I think there was somebody I missed before. Okay, so Ketty J, I think, wanted clarity. Okay. Is that the question you want to ask before I go ahead? Before it felt like that person was going to make contact. I didn't feel like you were going to contact them. But let's see. Did you want me to use a specific deck, or I always use Tarot and Lenormand because they're more detailed. But if you want me to use oracles, let me know. Okay, I'm going to use Tarot because it just gives me better specifics. Okay, so does JD have any feelings? Is that I don't know. So you're thinking it's the same guys we read before? I have too many decks here. I just pulled the Queen of Wands. Now I don't know if that's you or someone else. How do you feel about it? What on earth is what is going on? Is this person in another relationship? Not there's anything wrong with that. I'm just trying to see what the story is here. Hi, hello, new person. I don't know if you're the High Priestess and Queen of Wands or oh my gosh. This person may feel you're quite independent with the Nine of Pentacles. They may feel, I would say then if you contact him, it will be maybe a little disruptive or out of the blue type energy. Knight of Swords is quite fast moving. We had fast moving energy for the other question as well. So I'm not quite sure how this ties into your situation with this person or a new person, but something's moving fast. That's okay. It could feel quite broad. Let's see. Let's go. You know what? We'll go the Lennies. There's something amiss here for me. I feel like there's... Which one would be spiritual? Mass Ragdoll? For the cards I pulled for her. Yeah, but the Queen of Wands, well... The Queen of Wands was with the High Priestess. I wonder if he's with someone. Because the High Priestess can be another woman. I'm asking the Lenormand, and now I've got the Fox, Book, and the Ring. I wonder if he's in a relationship with someone. He might be. He might feel a bit of pressure. I'm not sure what because here I've got the Moon, the Whip, and the Garden. I'm asking his feelings for you. I'm not sure the context. So, and what I mean by that is I don't know if you're flirty friends or you've already hung out. Not that I need to know, but context is everything. I'm wondering if he might be in a relationship. I don't know if you know his status, but with the Fox, the Book, and the Ring, he might be with someone, and maybe that explains the Tower. If you reached out, I know you're saying you're not planning to, but the Queen of Wands was next to the High Priestess, and so that could be another woman when the first row was the Nine of Pentacles and the Page. So, I mean, again, unless this feels sort of almost like, I'm going to say without knowing anything, I'm not sure this is a strong connection here. I'm not sure it's really a strong interest from this person. But again, if we go offline and we do an extended reading, we might see based on the situation, what there is further. But context really is everything. So if you're like, no, I just flirt with them and we've hung out a few times, I'd say there's not really something strong here. I would say for you overall, go back to the original reading, which is there is love coming in for you. I think if you can maybe release who it is and just let it be the right person. I'm not sure it's this guy. So I know when we did the first lot of cards, it was like, well, is it someone that you know or not with that closeness card? But to me, that closeness card ended up feeling like you'll bond really easily with the new person. So I would say this may not be your person, or there's not a strong energy here. But again, context is everything. If you want to look at this further after the live, that's fine. That's fine. It just wasn't. There's something amiss in this. With this person, I'm not sure. Yes. All right, but it looks like you've got new change coming forward. So kind of let that be. Let that be that right energy. I feel like someone is new coming in. All right, so I've got another follow-up question. Okay, Master Ragdoll, I'm not sure what this question is. I'm reading it, but it's like, I don't understand what's happening. A guy is using magic in you or on you. What do you mean? Oh, you think someone's using magic to try and get you back? Okay, is this the person we've looked at once before? Is this a new person or someone we've looked at once before in another reading? Yeah to which? Says yeah. It's a different person. All right, so can you give me initials or a first name just to focus? So you think this person wants to get you back? But if you don't want him, it doesn't matter what magic he does, it won't work. So you have the power ultimately. So I'm going to look, I'm going to say it doesn't matter what he wants. If you don't want him, end of story. Your energy overrides what he wants. You're only going to let him in if you want him to. Does that make sense? I know what you're asking, but it's sort of like, but you're there's a space of assuming he has more power than you and he doesn't. No. We'll see. I'm just, because your energy. Okay, is MD trying to get it back? Is he using magic to get it back? Something about control. Okay, I know this is out of shot. Hang on. There's something about control here. He's trying to let go. I don't know what's happening. But the Tower and the Four of Pentacles is about control, trying to break free. He might be trying to break free of his own control about you, regarding you. Not sure how this is working. Chariot is about movement. The Hermit is contemplation. The Ace of Wands is new energy. So it could be he's contemplating whether it's worth moving forward with you or it's worth taking any action. The Chariot is Cancer. It's also it's about balancing dualities. So is any of this kind of making sense? But I would say with the Tower and the Four of Pentacles, there's something about breaking control. I wonder if this is about himself. So I'm not sure what's happening where you're feeling like, I don't know what the context is of you feeling like he's doing magic on you, but it looks like to me, this reads like you could be picking up on what he's doing with himself. Does that make sense? What does she need to know about MD? Does that make sense? But all you need to do is, if you don't want him or like him, you can literally call in and ask for him to be like, to put a protective energy around you. What do you need to know about him? I don't know if that's you or him. Three of Pentacles, 5, loss. It looks to me like this guy doesn't feel like he has a chance with you. He kind of knows it. With that sense of loss and Nine of Wands, this is, if I was talking to him, I'd say, guy, you don't really have much of a chance. And I think he knows that. And he's kind of dealing with feeling like he's not going to win. I think this is more him. Yeah, just keep working with your protective energy. Honestly, he can't do anything that you like. Does that make sense? So if you believe he's going to, disrupt or challenge your energy, then he will. But if you don't believe he'll affect you in any way, then he won't, if that makes sense. Did that clarify anything, or did that just kind of make it more confusing? Hi, atomic person. I can't say your last name. I think I have to finish soon. I don't even know. I don't know why they don't show the time on these lives, honestly. Okay, so it sounds like, yes, atomic meds. You can ask a question. I'm just wrapping up, I think, and you might be the last person, atomic meds, but I'm just finishing up with the Master Ragdoll. So it sounds like, so you're actually talking with him. Is it 6:30? I've been on for an hour and a half. Thank you. Okay, so do you want to clarify on how you can tell him to go away? Oh, well, now that it explains the cards, because you're, yeah, okay. So the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands is you rejecting him, so it's fine. That's fine. Yeah, but if you've at some point have made the impression that you're not interested and this isn't going anywhere, then I would say the cards are telling me that he's got that message. With the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands, Five of Pentacles is loss, being kicked out in the cold. Nine of Wands is he's guarded, so he doesn't, you just, whatever interaction you do have with him, just gently remind him, like, remember though that we're not, there's nothing romantic here. If you want to talk to me, you can, but as I'm saying that last sentence, I'm like, but you might just want to reaffirm your position, or maybe just say to him, I think we've come to the end of this connection, and just move on. Well, even if he hasn't got the message, I would say it looks like he knows he's a bit guarded. And it makes sense, the cards that came up with the Hermit. So he's reflecting. He's looking at, can he get anything here? So I would say if he keeps persisting, I would say you just want to be politely but firmly like, this is not happening. I think it's best that we don't talk anymore. Thanks for your friendship or whatever. Let's just move on, type thing. Hey guys, thanks. You know what I mean. But now that you kind of clarified that, it makes sense of the cards. Sometimes for me, more than the best, but that's okay. We got through it. All right, so guys, I'll do the last person, Lisa Maria. If you want to ask a question, you'll be it, and then I think, and then the other person, and then I'll leave it. You don't have to ask a question, Lisa Marie, but I'll wrap it up here. Atomic Meds update on my love life, or shall I save it? What? So what did you want to ask about your love life? The more specific, the more I can answer. Did you want to clarify a little bit? If you want general, I can do general. It's just, let's see. Atomic Meds. Let's see what's going on. What was her? Maybe the love cards could be the best thing. Update. We'll just do the love cards, and we'll see. I'm not very good at shuffling on camera because it's so awkward, but all right, what do you need? General. Oh, you're trying to let go of someone. So do you want general, or do you want to focus on the letting go? Soul family. Well, it might be a struggle because this person is part of your soul family. So what that means generally is that this person is part of your like karmic, fated, past life energy. And so this might be why it's difficult to let this person go. That's okay. Oh, triangle. Triangle card fell out. So I don't know if it's part of a triangle. I just want to know who I'm going to be with next. All right. So, let's just look at that question. Let's see who's coming in next for you, and we'll see what the cards show about that. Let's see. What's the cards here? I've got Radiance and Glow. I want to go to the tarot because that might give us a bit more specifics. Who's coming in next? Now, the only thing with the Nine of Swords makes me feel like you might feel someone could be moving too slow. So you may end up connecting with an earth sign. Nine of Cups is about who's coming next. So this could be about you finding happiness and contentment with yourself, feeling contented first. That Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving. And I wonder if the um, Nine of Swords is you feeling sort of like, oh my God, this is taking so long. Are we ever going to get moving forward? Well, we're looking at someone new. And when I asked about who's coming in, it's showing someone new who could be very slow moving. Then there's an overlap. So it may be that you'll bring in someone new just like him. Feels like it could be a bit of a I mean, you got the past there. Look, I mean, I was when I pulled these, I was asking for someone new. So I think it's going to be for you to interpret. The Six of Cups is the past, so maybe this person isn't still finished with this with you. I don't know the situation, so it sounds like it's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Again, it's more about like context and what's happening. So I was looking at who's coming in next, but then you seemed, which is fine, but you've interpreted it that it's him. I didn't say that. So there's an overlap here of who's coming in. You might need to do some, I don't know, they need to do some, doesn't feel like it. He keeps. Yeah, what I was about to say was you might need to do some serious cord cutting with someone. As I'm saying this, it could be a few processes that you do. You can call on Archangel Michael, but you might want to do some cord cutting. But there's also a part of you, again, I don't know the situation, but you want to look at the part of you that there's a part of you that's holding on. I know it sounds harsh. So you have to look at, to be without him, what does that mean? To not have this person, what does that mean? So there's some sort of conflict happening, meaning what you're wanting and what's happening. So there's likely to be some kind of contrast of energy because you want him or you don't answer me, but I think you need to do some soul searching. If it's that enmeshed, then maybe you just have to write it out for someone new to come in. Write it out, meaning like if you're fate and you've been contracted to have this kind of connection with this person and feel sort of, I want to say, tormented by them, even though that's not your choice, this could be part of your path of what you're meant to experience and learn through this person. And you might just have to surrender to it and go, okay, universe, if this is going to go on for another 5 months or, whatever's happening, then you might need to just surrender to that. But the other thing I did see psychically, we might want to do a little bit of, I'm sure you have, but do some cord cutting, maybe connect with a healer that can help clear this. But at the end of the day, you're in control of your energy. I just pulled Akashic Doorway. Where'd it go? I just had it. I'm wondering if there's some past life energy here. We had the Six of Cups and the Page of Swords. So there could be something here about past energy, but it feels like it's a bit of a situation. Do you know what I mean? So it's more than just, it sounds like it's more than just, it feels like this has been going for a while. So look, I would say just, let your light be what guides you, because light trumps darkness every time. So just, I guess, bring light and love to yourself. There's a lot here I guess we could explore further, but be intuitive. It's not to say you can't attract someone new in, but it does seem like there's a lot of cord energy keeping you connected to each other for some reason. So, and look, we do encounter that with people. So it's not, but sometimes that happens for a reason that we just have to kind of work through. I know it's not easy. Okay, guys, I think that's pretty much it for today. I think I've answered everyone. I didn't realize I've been on as long as I have. Thank you guys so much for being here. Awesome. I think that's it. My decks are in my bio link if you want to check them out. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. And I'll try and do this again sometime soon. All right, guys, thank you so much. Thank you. Have a good night or day.